Once upon a time, in a quiet village in Java, lived a kind young man named Jaka Tarub with his old mother, Mbok Mila. His father had died many years ago, so they lived a simple life, farming their small field to survive. One night, Jaka Tarub had a strange dream. In that dream, he saw a very beautiful woman, more beautiful than anyone he had ever met. She looked like a goddess. In his dream, he married her. When Jaka woke up, he smiled. The dream felt so real, so full of hope, that he could not stop thinking about it, even as the whole day passed. Mbok Mila saw her son thinking deeply and asked him gently, "What's on your mind, my son?" But Jaka Tarub stayed silent. He was lost in his thoughts. Mbok Mila guessed that he might be thinking about love or marriage. That same day, Mbok Mila met their neighbor, Pat Ranu. He asked her, "Is Jaka Tarub married yet?" When she said no, Pat Ranu smiled and said, "I can arrange a marriage between him and my daughter, Lara Swati. She is a kind and gentle girl." Mbok Mila liked the idea, but she didn't want to decide anything without asking her son first. However, every time she tried to talk to him about it, she stopped. What if he already loves someone else, she thought. Days passed, and she forgot to mention it again. One morning, Jaka Tarub decided to go hunting instead of farming. He packed his bow and arrows and went deep into the forest. After some time, he hunted a deer. He was very happy because this deer would give him enough meat for several days. But on his way home, a leopard suddenly appeared. Shocked and scared, Jaka Tarub dropped the deer and ran for his life. The leopard took the deer, and Jaka Tarub returned home with empty hands, feeling very disappointed. As he reached his village, he saw many people running towards his house. Confused and worried, he followed them. When he entered, he saw his mother, Mbok Mila, lying on the floor. She had collapsed and passed away. The room was filled with crying and sadness. Jaka Tarub fell to his knees and cried loudly. His heart was broken because his mother had died alone. He also felt pain because she never saw him married or holding her grandchild, something she always wanted. From that day, Jaka Tarub's life changed. He was no longer the cheerful young man. He spent most of his time alone in the forest, hunting animals and giving meat to villagers. It was the only way he could forget his pain and loneliness. One bright morning, while walking deeper into Wanawasa forest, Jaka Tarub found something magical. He saw a beautiful, crystal-clear lake called Tilaga Toyoening. As he got closer, he heard soft laughter and happy voices. Curious, he hid behind some trees and looked. What he saw shocked him. 7 beautiful young women were bathing in the lake. Their silky dresses were neatly folded on a big rock. From their talk and their glowing faces, Jaka Tarub understood that they were heavenly maidens from the sky. His heart started beating fast. Could one of them be the woman from my dream, he wondered. Quietly, he crept closer and carefully took one of the dresses, the red one. He knew that without her dress, the maiden would not be able to fly back to the sky. When the sun began to set, the maidens finished bathing and prepared to leave. One by one, they put on their dresses and flew back to the sky. But one maiden, named Navang Wulan, could not find hers. She looked everywhere and began to cry as the others called her to come with them. Sadly, the other maidens had to leave her behind. Navang Wulan sat by the lake, crying with fear and sadness. Then she cried out,
"If someone brings me clothes, I promise. If it is a woman, she will be my sister, but if it is a man, I will marry him."
Hearing this, Jaka Tarub ran home. He hid the red silk dress under his rice storage and brought his late mother's clothes to Navang Wulan. She accepted them gratefully and, true to her words, agreed to marry Jaka Tarub. Their life was happy. Soon they had a beautiful daughter named Navang Si. Jaka Tarub felt blessed, but something about his wife was a mystery. Navang Wulan cooked only one stalk of rice every day, yet their rice storage never became empty. It was as if the rice grew by itself. One day, while Navang Wulan went to the river, she told Jaka Tarub, "Take care of our child, but do not open the rice steamer." But Jaka Tarub's curiosity was too strong. He opened it, only to see one stalk of rice inside. He was shocked. When Navang Wulan came back and saw what he had done, she was heartbroken.
"You have broken your promise. Now my magic is gone. I can no longer make one stalk of rice turn into a full pot of rice."
From that day on, she had to cook rice the normal way, pounding and grinding it herself. Slowly, their rice storage started to run out. One morning, while looking for rice in the storage, Navang Wulan's hand touched something soft. It was her red heavenly dress. Her heart sank. She realized the truth. Jaka Tarub had stolen it long ago. She felt deeply hurt and betrayed. That evening, Navang Wulan stood before Jaka Tarub and said,
"I must return to the sky. I cannot stay with someone who lied to me. But if our daughter Navang Si ever wishes to see me, burn rice stalks near her. You, Jaka Tarub, must not be there."
With tears in her eyes, Navang Wulan put on her dress and flew back to the sky, leaving her husband and daughter behind.
Moral of the story: no matter how well you hide the truth, it will be discovered one day. Do not lie to get what you want. Lies may bring happiness for a short time, but they bring pain for a lifetime. Hey everyone, I see many of you are watching my videos but haven't subscribed yet. Subscribing is free and it really helps me create more content you love, so please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for being here.